Right, another playing positions and responsibilities video, this time about the striker. So, um, as always, everyone will be asked to play in different positions on the pitch. So you really need to understand what's expected of you when you play in each of those positions. That's what these videos are about. Uh, every position is equally as important as the other, and you'll get the opportunity to play in every position. So you really need to make sure that you try as hard as possible in every single position that you're asked to play in, okay? So the striker, the target man, the man up top, circled on the formation that we always used. So, um, what's the striker got to have? So good speed, ability to hold the ball up. So if you get the ball and you're on your own against two defenders or something, you still need to be strong and hold that ball up while the wingers and the midfielders come to support. You've got to be able to link up well with the wingers and the midfielder, and obviously you've got to try and score goals and create goal-scoring opportunities for your teammates. So what sort of qualities can we think of that a striker might need? So the ability to play at speed, uh, short bursts of pace and stuff like that. I guess that's more so as we can try and create chances before the other team get the opportunity to get players back and defend in numbers. So you've got to have great control of the ball. The first touch is really important. Um, you know, putting that ball where you want it so you can get a shot off, or making sure that if you've got a defender behind you, he can't get a foot on the ball. You've got to play into space and stuff. You've got to be confident, right? So it's confident and composed, I would say, because what you want to do is if you're clean through on goal, you just want to be slotting it past the goalkeeper or making sure you hit the target and not getting flustered and making mistakes. You've got to be able to play with your back towards goal, so quite often you'll be watching the play as the furthest man up the pitch with your back to goal. So it's understanding how to play like that and hold off defenders and stuff. You got to be able to play those give and goes. So, out to the winger and then run through and expect the ball to come back to you. And it's that self-belief that if you do miss a chance, you're going to get more chances, and you're going to take those. Don't let doubt creep in to your mind. You've got to be really confident. So when we got the ball, what are we going to do? So score goals is an obvious thing. So when we got the ball, make those runs between the defenders and stretch the opposition. Play the give and goes with the wingers and the central midfielder. Hold up that ball. Play back to the midfielder to keep possession. You'll obviously be looking to finish and get shots off in the penalty area. Maybe if you're 1v1 with a defender, you can go past him and get an opportunity on goal. And again, it's making sure that we don't just give the ball away and have shots for the sake of it. It's about keeping the ball under all of that pressure and making sure that we keep the ball as a team, rather than just lashing shots wide, or when we haven't got a really good opportunity. If you haven't got the opportunity, recycle the ball, play it wide, play it back to the midfielder. Okay, so when we don't have the ball, you're the first line of defence, basically, aren't you? If their goalkeeper's got the ball, press him. The defender's got the ball, press the defender. If he makes a mistake, we've got the ball back in their third of the defensive third of the pitch, and there's a chance for a goal. Force the defenders to play, the ball where we want it. That might be out wide. It might be across the face of their goal where we can nip in and intercept it. And it's understanding where your teammates are. So as if we do press and try and win the ball back high up the pitch, then everybody's doing it at the same time. Because if you're just pressing on your own and there's two defenders and a goalkeeper, they're just going to knock it around and you're just running for no reason. So it's making sure that as a team we're pressing. So you need to be aware of what your teammates are doing. So here's this magic video again. So we see when the ball gets to the front, but again, all of this play is you've got to be watching as a striker what's going on here and which side of the pitch the ball's going to come from, right? So you're going to be watching it now and thinking, okay, it's coming up the left-hand side. What can I do to be available when the ball starts to come forward? You know, looking to switch and everything. So there, bang, good touch back to the midfielder. That's the striker. Goes out wide, headed into the box. You're an option there. You'd be tapping that in if it came back across. So again, there's been so many fantastic strikers over the years. Obviously, Haaland at the moment is knocking the ball in the back of the net every single opportunity he gets, but he doesn't touch the ball very often, does he? He's just a prolific finisher and knows where to be at the right time, reads the game well. Michael Owen was a completely different sort of striker really in the past. He was quick and used to knock the ball past defenders, and he was only little, but you know, opposite of Haaland in physicality. But he was a prolific goal scorer, Ballon d'Or winner. And there's so many different types of strikers that you can think of nowadays in the modern game. You know, you're getting much more involved in link-up play and bringing the wingers and the midfielders into the game. So it's a great position to be able to sort of you know, understand what you can bring to the game in that position, and yeah, really get your own sort of personality into it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Cheers.